So I just finished reading Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and why did y'all not tell me how good that book is? Like seriously, why did nobody tell me? I mean, to be fair, my wife did tell me she read the book first, she loved it, and she highly recommended it to me, and I did not listen to her. And now I regret it because I definitely should have read this book sooner. It was great. The funny thing about me is I'm not even a person that likes fantasy books. I prefer classic literature. That's Hank. Y'all say hey to Hank. Anyway, I'm a person that prefers classic literature. I love classic Russian literature. Anything written by Leo Tolstoy, Dostoevsky. You get my drift. Like Crime and Punishment, Notes from the Underground, War and Peace. Love those books. Great books. Can't recommend them enough. But also a lot of American classic literature. I freaking love it. That is my zone. I live there. I coexist there. I'm happy there. But every now and again, I do like to branch out and try something different. And so, yeah, fantasy, fantasy. And wow, there's so much to dissect about this book. Excuse me while I pander for a second. So let me set the scene for you a little bit, okay? Picture it. Sicily. No, don't picture Sicily. But do picture we're in a fantasy world. There's a war college where students enroll to become dragon riders, right? Where there's a girl, the main character of the book, her name is Violet, her nickname is Violence, and she enrolls into this academy against great odds and ends up pursuing a career against her own will, might I say, as a dragon rider. The interesting thing about Violet is her mother is the commander of this mythical fantasy city. Okay, her mother is the HBIC. She is running things. And she has practically forced her daughter to enroll to be a dragon rider because in their family, that is their lineage. That's what they are proud of. And her mother's not going to have it any other way. But Violet has some things that hold her back. She is not healthy. She easily injures herself and she's just not very coordinated, to be honest. But against all odds, she enters this dragon riding course college and she ends up succeeding the first couple of rounds of events that weed out the weak riders. Let's just say that the other applicants into this school, they are all fierce. They will do whatever it takes to make sure that they are mated with a dragon, not mated, to make sure that they are matched with a dragon when this year is up. And that includes, and because of who her mother is, because Violet's mother is the HBIC, she's the commander, there are several people that have it out for her. Literally from day one, minute one, Violet is fighting for her life, okay? And literally the odds are so stacked against Violet that you cannot help but to root for her. You cannot help but to cheer her on. She's learning about herself, learning a lot about the government that she once believed in. I don't want to go too deep into detail as far as the plot of the book, but let's just say there are heavy themes as far as there being a corrupt government and questioning everything that you once believed to be true about your society. And of course, there's a love interest, a dangerous, dark love interest that she shouldn't have nothing to do with, but she's going to do it anyway. And truth be told, that bad boy that Violet falls in love with is not that bad at all. And let's not forget the dragons themselves. They are fierce, fierce, but in a lovable way, in an honorable way. And their relationship between dragon and rider is actually a really beautiful thing. But yeah, there was a lot that I did not see coming. There was a lot of plot twists, a lot of great character development, and I highly recommend this book. And this is coming from somebody that does not like fantasy. I've never really cared for fantasy. Now, to be fair, I do like Harry Potter and I like the Twilight games, the mainstream stuff. But my wife was telling me, read Fourth Wing. It's great. It's great. I was like, no, no, no. And look at me. I just bought book two. But honestly, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to tuck into book two. Book one was so well written, it was so beautiful, and I want to read more. I wanted to find out what happens to these characters. I was fully invested and am still fully invested. And the ending, if you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. The very final page in the book, the ending blew my mind. Like, what? I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go read that book Book one is up on Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can go. You can go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Read the book. Read the book. And at the end of that, and at the end of the day, why can I say that? And at the end of the day, And at the end of the day, that's what great books are all about, right? They draw you in. They want you to be invested. They want you to sit and think about it, because that's all I could think about all morning long was what happened in Fourth Wing, the themes in Fourth Wing. And if you are looking for a great book for fall, I highly recommend this book to you. It is a series. There's going to be 3 books. Book 3 does not come out until January, I believe. So get to reading. Read books 1, read books 2. I personally am about to tuck into book 2, and I cannot wait. I'm excited. So there's my little book rave. And my work here is done. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
He's a good boy.